just dropped something that has the entire truck world losing its mind. And honestly, they deserve every bit of the hype. The 2027 Ford Maverick is here, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this might be the most important small truck Ford has ever built. Not the F-150, not the Ranger, this one. Now look, I've covered trucks for a long time. I've seen promises. I've seen disappointments. I've watched automakers talk about listening to customers and then do the exact opposite. But what Ford just revealed with the 2027 Maverick, this feels genuinely different. This feels like Ford actually sat down, read every single complaint, every forum post, every one-star review, and then built the truck people actually asked for. So in this video, we're breaking down everything. The design changes, the powertrain upgrades, the tech inside the cabin, and why this truck specifically could completely flip the small truck segment upside down. Stay with me because by the end of this, you're going to understand exactly why people are already putting their names on wait lists before this thing even hits dealerships. Let's start with the first thing everyone noticed, the look. Ford went bolder. The 2027 Maverick has a completely redesigned front fascia. We're talking a wider, more aggressive grille, reshaped headlights that now connect across the front in a light bar design, and a lower hood line that gives it a more athletic, planted stance. It doesn't look like a shrunken F-150 anymore. It looks like its own truck. It has its own identity. And that was a massive complaint with the previous generation. It felt like Ford wasn't sure what the Maverick was supposed to be. Now they know, and it shows. The body lines are sharper. The wheel arches are more defined. They've added available flared fenders on the higher trims that give it a rugged look without going full off-road overkill. And the bed? They actually listened on this one too. The bed gets a small but meaningful upgrade in structural rigidity, with better integrated tie-down points and an improved tailgate mechanism that doesn't feel like it came from a parts bin. From the outside, the message is clear. Ford stopped treating the Maverick like a budget afterthought and started treating it like a real product they're proud of. And if the outside got you excited, just wait until we get inside the cabin and talk about what's under the hood, because that's where Ford really swung big. All right, let's get into the part that actually matters most to truck buyers. What's powering this thing and what's it like to live with every single day? Ford made a decision with the 2027 Maverick that I think is going to age really well. They kept the hybrid as the standard powertrain. Not an upgrade, not an add-on, standard, base model. Every single Maverick comes with it unless you specifically opt out. And that tells you everything about where Ford's head is at with this truck. But here's where it gets interesting. They didn't just carry over the old hybrid system. They upgraded it. The 2027 Maverick now puts out an estimated 210 horsepower from its updated 12.5-liter hybrid setup. That's a meaningful bump from the previous generation. And the real-world fuel economy numbers being talked about are sitting right around 42 miles per gallon in the city. For a truck, a pickup truck. That's not a typo for the buyers who want more muscle. The available 2.0-liter EcoBoost turbocharged four-cylinder is back, and it's been tuned to deliver better throttle response and improved towing. We're looking at a tow rating that now pushes past 4,000 pounds on properly equipped models. That might not sound like a lot compared to a full-size truck, but for the person towing a small boat, a couple of ATVs, or a loaded cargo trailer on weekends now, that's more than enough. That covers the majority of what real people actually tow in real life. Now let's step inside because Ford completely rethought the cabin on this one. The dashboard is new. Gone is the busy, cluttered layout from before. The 2027 Maverick gets a cleaner horizontal design with a standard 13.2-inch Sync 5 touchscreen sitting front and center. The screen is faster, the interface is more intuitive, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across every single trim level. No more checking the fine print to see if your trim gets the good stuff. Storage got a serious upgrade too. Ford expanded the underseat storage compartment, added more USB-C ports throughout the cabin, and redesigned the center console to actually be useful for people who use their truck as a daily driver and a work vehicle at the same time. The materials feel better. The seats are more supportive on longer drives. And the available B&O sound system, it genuinely sounds good in there. Ford built the inside of this truck for people who spend real time in it, not for a showroom. For real life. All right, Here's where everything either comes together or falls apart: the price. Because none of what we just talked about means anything if Ford got greedy and priced this truck out of the people it's built for. So let's talk numbers. The 2027 Ford Maverick is expected to start right around $23,000 for the base XL hybrid trim. And before you say that's gone up, yes, it has slightly. But here's the context. You're getting a standard hybrid powertrain, a bigger touchscreen, wireless CarPlay, upgraded interior materials, and a bolder exterior design. The value equation still makes sense. Ford didn't just raise the price, they raised what you get for that price. That's an important distinction. The mid-level XLT trim is expected to land somewhere around $27,000 to $28,000. And the Lariat, which is the top of the regular lineup, is projected to come in under $33,000 fully loaded. In today's truck market, where average transaction prices on full-size trucks are pushing $60,000, and a fully loaded small truck under $33,000 is genuinely refreshing. Now let's talk availability. Ford has confirmed that production ramps up in late 2026 for the 2027 model year rollout. Deliveries to dealerships across the United States are expected to begin in the first quarter of 2027, and unlike the early Maverick launch days where wait lists stretched over a year, Ford says they have significantly expanded manufacturing capacity to meet demand from day one. We'll believe it when we see it. But that's the commitment they're making publicly. Here's the big picture, though, and this is what I really want you to take away from this video. The small truck segment in America is heating up fast. The Hyundai Santa Cruz is out there. The upcoming Subaru pickup is generating buzz, and Ram has made no secret about wanting back into this space. Ford knows the window to dominate this category isn't going to stay open forever. The 2027 Maverick feels like Ford's answer to all of that. It feels like a company that finally got serious about a truck they once treated as an experiment. The hybrid is better. The interior is better. The design is better. The price still makes sense. Is it perfect? No truck ever is. But is it the best version of the Maverick Ford has ever built? Absolutely. And is it the most compelling small truck you can buy in America right now? I genuinely think it might be. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you sold on the 2027 Maverick? Or are you waiting to see what the competition brings? I want to hear from you.